step in front of this woman, she's gonna stare endlessly out this window forever. Are we back on air? I think we're back on air. I still have no idea if Elisa's done getting her cereal yet.
Hello, Mrs. Shepherd.
Is it time for my pills already?
Yes.
No,
You know what you
Mrs.
need?
Shepherd.
You need
I never
Necrophin
on
100
time with my
antibiotics.
pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
I want strawberries. I want peanut butter. Oh, she's the mother of... Okay.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
Oh, I cannot support my weight.
Your other
It just
son,
feels like I
Mrs.
shouldn't
Shepherd.
put all of my
John's
weight on a
twin
tiny little
brother.
table.
What was his name?
What
Like
other
a-
son? Oh, I have no other son. I never had any children.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square.
Don't you love when random journalists
I think
come
I
and
used
talk
to
to
live
you
there a long time
and
ago.
just spin around in
We
circles?
didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Is Texas not here? Should I take a second and wait?
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepherd. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
Okay, good.
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
I'm fond of television too. Hold on, let me open this. Oh no, that's the lean sexily button.
He had a
Okay,
son named
that's good to
John,
know.
And John had a twin brother.
Do you have my
I
pills?
failed at unleaning.
time for my
Sometimes it's so
pills.
hard to unlean. Like you really want to try to unlean, and then you're just like, whoa, I fucked that up somehow.
Mrs. Shepherd, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
Pills here. Is there anywhere else I can just like put my body weight? Oh, I didn't say the last thing. There we go. Can I?
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My
I
son
love
knows that
orchids.
I love flowers.
Orchids are
I
so
know you
beautiful.
bring me some.
I hope that when my son becomes a murderer, he starts a extremely elaborate plan where he puts my favorite flower there for some reason, probably.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
John and his brother.
They're good little boys.
He had kind of a
Their
chip on his
father
shoulder
never looked
because his
after
name
them.
was his brother.
Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
I do hope that if I do say son guilty, she literally just screams like son guilty. That'd be nice. Glad I could look in this drawer that had nothing in it. Wonderful. Can I seriously not ask her for son's guilt anymore? Did I miss that chance? Oh, let me just sit on your bed, person I don't know. That's not invasive at all. Okay, well maybe if I go steal those flowers and then come back, I can ask her about son guilty. Ooh, can I pee? I have to pee in all the toilets and see who puts the toilet seat down. I can't pee. Yeah, let's check ourselves out. Make sure that we look good for the old woman. Oh, yeah. This is my good angle. Oh, I don't like me front on. I gotta make sure I turn left a little bit. Hold on, what's over here? Oh, I can't sit down on chairs apparently. I'm bad at chairs. I don't know. See, sitting in a chair and putting your face in your hands and just sort of rubbing your face and like motorboating your hands, like that, it seems like a poor sequel to leaning against the lockers somewhat sexily. What is this camera angle? Like it seems like they were trying really hard to beat leaning on the door, but they just can't. They just can't quite do it. Um,
Did you make these origami figures?
no, my
My little
murderous son
paper
did.
animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's
I
name
forgot
again?
because of the plot.
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
So let me get this straight. So in all of the like in this genre of like video game and movie, killer's MO is in some way usually connected with some like childhood trauma or like familial thing or whatever. And in this case, it's reflective of how like the things that his mom loved. So like if I become a murderer, am I gonna like leave an absurdly high level Pokemon Go phone on the bodies of the people that I kill or something? Like I don't know. Like pour that like green cilantro salsa verde that my mom really loves on the bodies of the people, and leave a an overcooked CD in their pockets. It's gonna be great. They're gonna know exactly who did it. And then if my children ever become murderers, which I hope they do, it's gonna be like they're gonna find Calvin puppets all over the place. Like everyone's gonna be murdered in a way that it looks like they've been killed by a Calvin puppet nearby. And no, Steve, this isn't quite like Detroit Become Human, because if it were, we would be quoting things from Martin Luther Jr. And mentioning the
He's been here for 10 years and you're the first.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing real. Trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
Yeah, sorry it's lagging. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Working fine a few days ago, but of course, as soon as I want to do something like this, it's like, nah. Can I lean on the door with the flower? No. I can, however, sit intrusively on her bed with this flower. Actually, if we go back to that former camera angle, the flower next to her, they kind of mirror each other. Like it looks like the same shade as her hair color. Maybe they're trying to create larger themes, like she was the real orchid all along. Why did the music just stop? Look at this totally totally inconspicuous piece of set dressing. Book on how to fold origami. Can I put this in the toilet? Ooh, I can check myself out while holding the flower. The flower is still in my hand. She's just not touching her face with the other side. Only my right side needs moisturizing. My left side's perfect the way it is. Beautiful. Oh. Can I look at myself again? I just feel like right face Madison needs a lot more help than left face Right side not good enough. right side has an eye bag, but the left side is beautiful. I have a cold sore on the right, but the left is beautiful.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back.
Oh, what medicine, Elisa? It's Necrophren 100
When John
antibiotics.
died,
Which
I
isn't
laid
a real
orchids on
medicine,
his
I found out.
grave.
Is that it? Necrophren 100 antibiotics. Whoops, I messed up that fold. If I can just get it to... Nope, no, I can't. I want it to be like perfectly, completely... No, that's not completely even. It's gotta be perfect. Otherwise I'm gonna be really frustrated. Is this... is that just a little... Ah, fuck, it wasn't perfect. We got that. You just... Nope. Okay, let's get it perfect right there. And then we're gonna do that. Oh, I don't have to be holding all of these the whole time? Way to tell me get the way to go instead of just fixing that last one. Well, no. Why? I'm not even pretending to be bad anymore. I'm just bad. This would be easier if I had to hold all of them at once so I can remember, like, so I don't have to think about which one am I supposed to let go of. Riveting gameplay.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Well, okay, princess. Why don't you just tell me which one's your favorite one? You know what? No, we're not doing the hummingbird. We're not doing the crane either. No, we're gonna close this book and we're getting out of here. Ungrateful. Stranger makes you a perfectly nice paper crane and nothing. Paper cranes are what you get. Where's Cindy going? Don't you check up on her. She doesn't deserve checkups. Good. Go to the left side. Go back to the left side. Texas wanna know, no. What is the truth? Okay, we got a hummingbird. We got a dog. We got a frog. Hummingbird, dog, or frog? Which one? I'll do whichever one Texas wants. Gotta pick Texas, hummingbird, dog, or frog. Hummingbird? Okay. We are gonna do the crane because she doesn't deserve anything other than... Oh, I can't even do cranes anymore. Screw this. She doesn't get any origami. You know, Texas did choose to shoot the man in the head. I don't know if you were there to see it, Texas, but Ethan was very, very torn up about how he murdered a man in cold blood, and that is entirely your fault.
I love origami, but that's
Wow,
not my favorite
way to
one.
go, Texas. She doesn't like your hummingbird. Why'd you pick such a shit animal, Texas? Okay, we got a dog or a frog. Are we gonna get on like the last possible choice, or are we gonna Steve, you gotta pick one too if you're still even here. Oh wait, Steve said dog? Okay, Steve said dog earlier. We're gonna do dog. I'm gonna make sure I do Steve's perfectly, unlike Elisa's, because Steve deserves everything to be perfect. Oh, never mind, I already screwed up. Sorry, Steve. No, there's still a frog. I consider the first choice yours, Elisa, even though you didn't choose, because... Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Steve. It's because I have competing love interests in this game with Carter Blake, and he just is so close to having all of the qualities that I love about you. He's ruthlessly violent. He makes extremely poor decisions. He murders people. But in my heart of hearts, you're the one true Carter Blake of my life, Steve.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs, too.
Yes, I know how to do
My
everything.
children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max? All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name.
Why, you got a problem with dogs that have the same name? Anne?
I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children.
And now you lost the dog.
Taking away another one, you understand.
Family's name. Can I say anything else, or is it just a giant family's name?
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer.
And they never came to visit
Perhaps he
me
thought I'd forgotten him.
because that was nice of them.
He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only
That's
knew
not a
how
name
much
unless his
I
name
missed
was,
him.
but I loved him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Let me whisper. You didn't bring me any Pepsi. I told her I would bring her Pepsi later. I'm so betrayed. I can't even look at her. Turn. We gotta go. No more Pepsi. Can't believe she would ask me for more Pepsi. I just want Pepsi. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm gonna drive away angrily from this geriatrics ward. Oh, this is a beat. It's like they... This is a really, like... I can't get the frame right, but this would be a nice artsy shot. No, I just need to beat... Oh god, it's not gonna work. Oh no. Well, I mean, this isn't too bad if the camera would move slightly. I can't. Okay, let's completely turn around. Turn around. Stop fidgeting, Ethan. Art is pain. There. That's not too bad. If you would go to more to the right, a little more to the right. Fine. God, he walks slow. Yeah, I know. You've been shot and, like, stabbed and killed someone. Move your butt. This is, like, expensive flooring, too. How does the killer have this much money to do things? Nah. So we got all these things. Maybe before it asks you to, like, kill everyone in the world, you could just, like, I don't know, search under the panels first. Every other task we found out the chip is directly under something in the room already, and there's, like, no punishment if you just grab it first. If this keeps lagging out, by the way, like, if it quits again, I'll just do the stream in a lower quality setting, because that usually helps keep it up. Speaking of keeping it up, I heard there was a news article the other day about a man that was suing Viagra, or no, suing CVS for what's it called? For like revealing that he had a Viagra prescription, and I'm like naturally suspicious of news coverage of lawsuits like that against corporations, because if I've learned anything from things like that is they are frequently portrayed in ways that makes the civilian look ridiculous and the corporation look like they're being sued for no reason at all. Hashtag hot coffee McDonald's incident. And then you find out later that it's actually like a really horrendous thing that's happening where the company was like definitely liable, but they just have a lot more money and it's easier to make the individual person look like ridiculous. That being said, just going off of what they said in the article, I feel like if you have lots of conflict with your spouse because they didn't know you're taking Viagra, like I feel like you should be able to talk to your spouse about why you might want to take Viagra and how that shouldn't be a big deal. But whatever. What do I know? I don't have a spouse.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your son?
Sure, I don't care about
There is
Ethan.
a deadly poison in this vial. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the vial or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
Okay, see the thing is, we have enough letters. Like, we have all of the letters except however many left they're going to give us. Like, I feel like by now you could figure out where it was. But let's drink some poison, kids! Woo! I hope they make me drink the poison like I can drink the orange juice, because that'll be fun. Hold on, what's this? I mean, I already murdered someone, so, like, how could this be worse? Oh god, no, I can't go through with it. Oh, but what if I can? Oh no, it smells awful. Oh god, it smells like shit. I can't do this. Oh god, no, no. I love the face he makes when you get too close. Okay, let's chug it. Chug. I feel like if it's supposed to be like a poison that kills you in an hour, that it should not, like, your body shouldn't have such a strong reaction to it immediately afterwards. Like, it should take a little bit to kick in, is what I'm saying, for it to like really get into your system. Wow, you really couldn't have figured that on your own? Theodore, was it Roosevelt? It looked like it was spelled weirdly.
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's
Also,
coming to see you.
from studying drugs for a little while, there is no way that the killer would be able to say, like, this will kill you in exactly 60 minutes, because it would depend on a lot of things, like your metabolism, your height, your weight, you know, a ton of stuff. Whether you'd eaten, Hey, I got a trophy. I got 2 trophies. One for sacrificing myself, and one called Trial Master, which I assume means you did all the trials because Texas made me kill someone. Oh god, we got to do the boring section of the game with Nama Jaden.
There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere.
He's not even using his VR. He's just kind of like waving in the air. Can we go back to playing piano? Hey, it's the Lord! I'm really sorry for offending you, my lord. I completely trust your judgment. I understand that Ethan Mars is the killer.
All the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
I will miss you, though, my lord. Every second spent with you was an eternity in heaven.
Mars is guilty. Case closed.
I'm not disputing that, my lord. I understand that Mars is guilty. That you are judge, jury, and executioner. I will kindly fuck off and think of you while that is happening.
You are an unbalanced, psychopathic
And by
asshole.
unbalanced psychopathic asshole, I mean the greatest person on Earth. Please do take it as a compliment. Great, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks.
Everyone's happy,
Including me.
Have a nice trip back, Norman.
My name is Nama, but you may call me Norman if it pleases you, my lord. Oh, what is happening to my head? Jeez, okay. I had been keeping you drug-free the entire game, I think. Oh wait, no, I took drugs against the questionable racial stereotype / one of like 2 people of color that have speaking role in this game.
I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what.
Okay, I've taken it twice now, and both times I was forced to. So, way to make a game about choice, David Cage. I forget what his name is. I think it's David Cage.
That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Aren't you glad you get to watch him look at a computer for however long this will take? I sure am.
Harry was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
Oh yeah, this is when we did our ASMR stream of this game. Looks hot. Oh yeah, he's a weeaboo, I forgot. I'm gonna sneeze. Prepare for a sneeze. That wasn't a sneeze. I held it in. It became a weird cough thing.
The sword was already in Packer's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer.
The sword tells us that the owner of the nightclub was a loser. We've already done the orchid. We've already done this.
The gun the killer left at the Blue Lagoon. Perhaps there's some way of tracing its history.
Yeah, like some super high-tech stuff.
Impounded in a police case 5 years ago. The gun is still supposed to be in police custody. Who checked it out? If not a cop.
What is he doing with his mouth? Is this still all I have? Really? I don't know, Nama. I feel like you haven't found anything useful ever in this game, so I don't know what you're doing. Oh, no, I don't want to give up. I just feel like I did everything already, but I guess not. We want to open. Like how to open, you have to violently jerk the camera up. Which is... And opening it did absolutely nothing, so great. He just did a fancy animation.
The killer is white, age between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
The killer is Steve! Open. Open. No, I didn't want to clear that. Oh, God. Okay. This is why, if you want to select things in other games, you just press X. Instead of needing to... No, I didn't want to clear that. Oh my god. Why is it detecting my up motion as a side motion? Up. Is this gonna do anything, or are you just gonna zoom in? Why is this an option? Why do you just... Why is it so hard of a...
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
Okay, so clearly we missed something. Is that enough of a lead? Are we done? See, here's the thing about researching games. As someone who, like, most of their job is research is really fucking boring. Like, it's just really, really tedious, and you just sit there and you just read a lot of stuff, and then you try to synthesize information, and then you write stuff down. So whenever games are like, we're totally gonna... Carter Blake is not the killer. Don't you dare.
And his desire to frame
No,
Ethan Morris.
you do not get to frame Carter Blake. Carter Blake has done nothing wrong. But anyway, so whenever they decide, like, oh yeah, we're gonna put a research component into the game, or like a crime investigation portion, like in Batman Telltale, it is inevitably the most boring part of the game, because it's just, you just sit there and try to synthesize information, and it is not exciting. Okay, how do I clear my Lord Carter Blake's name? Because I refuse to believe it's Carter Blake. What do I gotta do? What is there to do? I don't know what to do. This game is really slow. So I look at the video again? I don't know. Oh, I am bleeding. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna stop doing this. That is the sign to stop. Oh, the blood went away.
I can't go on. I can't go on.
Okay, are we done with this boring character now? We're gonna move on? I can go on, and I would like to go on to another section of this game. Let's just push forward. Let's keep moving on. Oh! Who's this child? Do you know where Tim is? Have you seen Tim?
Just hang on. Go on, hurry. I think the water's rising.
Oh, I'll hurry, all right.
I'll be right back.
Let's run away, and then we get to eat all of the sweets that you had to share with my brother before. Can we go back and look at him and taunt him while he drowns? No, we can't. Where is he? Where is he? I don't see him. Is that him over there? I hope you enjoyed being the cooler, smarter brother, because now I'm gonna be the only brother, so I by default get to be cooler and smarter. I didn't decrease quality, the internet just decided in and of itself to be really, really bad. I decreased the quality by itself, which I appreciate. It's better than crashing the stream like it did before. Are we still playing hide and seek? I'm gonna hide in here and count to 20. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I'm not supposed to be counting. He's supposed to be counting. He's bad at hide and seek. What kind of seeker is he? He's never even gonna find me. He's too lazy to get out of the hole that he decided to count in, and now he's never gonna try to find me. Always wants to be the hider and never letting me be the seeker. Yeah, I think, like, now that we know that my brother is invincible until I try to get help, really what we should have done is just have me stand next to him until I'm old enough to have a cell phone, and then use the cell phone to call my parents once we're teenagers to help him out of the thing. Or by then, actually, he's probably tall enough just to climb out. Ooh, are you gonna be an abusive father?
Dad, it's John. He fell into a pipe. He's
Get out of here, you little fat.
Woo!
Leave me
Come,
alone.
Dad. Come
Daddy
on, John's
issues!
gonna
Well,
die.
that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it?
Perfect.
Go
Yep.
away.
Please, Dad, I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna
What did
die,
I
Dad.
tell ya?
He's saying that so strangely. John's gonna die. John's gonna die. We should have. Someone should redub this with Nanalon's voice.
I've got to save John. I tried, John. I really tried.
I tried, Buster.
Come.
I will try.
Don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about me, Scotty.
That's a dramatic backstory. This is a really long shot. Also, he kind of looks like a spider from above, with his legs all sprawled out. Yeah, if you didn't get the big reveal, Texas, Carter Blake is the killer. And as much as I try to defend my lord, never mind, I'm still gonna defend my lord. Let's light myself on fire. Look at that super, super realistic fire effect. That's kind of a cool effect where there's a, I don't know if it's intentional, but there's like a submerged in water sound effect to when he was doing that, which I think is a nice sort of cinematic, subtle callback to how she drowned. Oh no, you don't want to burn that? No, oh god, that's gonna be, those are gonna be bad fumes. Bad fumes, buddy. You should not, you should recycle that. That's also bad for the environment. Also, you might like die. I feel like that's gonna like poison you. Open a window at least, jeez. Or just like take a sledgehammer and like smash it. Is it that hard? I still don't like the way that they did this scene. I feel like it was misleading, and obviously it's supposed to be misleading, but I feel like it was too misleading. I feel like if done well, I should look back at the scene and be like, oh my god, yeah, the clues were totally there, that Shelby was the one that did it, but instead, the way that they framed that scene is just like it really does feel like he just walked in on the dead body, and it doesn't feel satisfying. Where did he get the photo from? So after Madison left, he got the photo? I like how I don't have the evidence from the convenience store, because in the convenience store, I never got it. The clerk got killed because I didn't do anything, and I thought that the clerk couldn't get killed. I think what I needed to be different about the clock scene, or I mean, I don't know, because I would have to think about it much more better and longer. But I think I would just need a little more time, because like from what I remember, like he walks back, and then you see him see the dead body, and then he's like, oh my god, he's dead. So I think it's the time skip that makes it feel misleading. But like if he like walked back to the back, and then you saw a shot of Lauren like looking at some of the paraphernalia, because you already get sort of long shots of her just like looking at and touching things, and then you see him pop back in and be like, he's dead, we gotta go, then I probably wouldn't be so, it wouldn't feel so cheap. And then on a first playthrough I might read the shot of her looking at stuff as just to drive home that the fingerprints are all over the place, and maybe be slightly suspicious of it, but probably not immediately think he killed him. Why is the door handle in the middle of the door? That's a good point, Steve. I think generally I don't mind unreliable narrators, and I think they can be really interesting or add a lot, but I think because it's like the only scene in the game where it's unreliable to that extent, it felt weird. Like, if I could figure out early on that like everything is unreliable, or like everything is through the lens of each character, and it's not necessarily what's actually happening, then I would buy it more. But it's just because that's the only time we just like time skip and miss something, and then we don't know what's happening. I'm glad we keep missing each other instead of like getting killed. I want to look at the lower drawer. Oh yeah, it's that whiskey we didn't drink before. Come on, buddy.
That's where the smell of burning comes from. Evidence going up in smoke.
Oh, this smell wasn't a toilet. It was a dead body.
A cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop.
I don't know. Do children really trust cops? I mean, I feel like we tell kids, like, you know, like people in authority are probably there to help you, but I feel like I'm still scared of strangers as a kid. And especially in like the age we live in. I don't know, kids are really that trusting of cops. That's just right. This still, of course, does not explain where the hell Ethan disappeared off to when he just, like, appears in the middle of the street. With origami in his pocket, no less. Like, where was that origami? Oh, I should be reading this out loud, sorry. When the parents came home from church, all of their children were gone. Can you stop moving, Madison? Keep your head still. They searched and called for them. They cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again.
Sean Mars. The lunatic's been watching him drown. It's some kind of a well filling up with rain, slowly drowning him. There's not much time left. There must be something here showing where the well is.
And now that the lunatic has been watching him drown, we can watch him drown slowly too. So for the next hour, the stream is going to be a watching Sean drown stream. It'll be great. We can see if the water is actually going to rise at all. Probably not. My question is, has he been being fed this whole time? How long has this been without him getting any food? Like, I feel like he would have run out of energy by now and probably died. But... and Steve, his name is not Nathan. His name is Ethan. I like how his password is one of these things, presumably, instead of just like a totally.
The name John gave to his paper dogs.
Like, why would his password be Max? His password is probably some like random ass combination of like letters and numbers and something.
There's no time to lose.
None of my passwords are really all that meaningful to me. Ooh.
So you found my little secret.
Let's get
Over,
killed.
Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
I mean, that was a pretty leap in logic to get to that motive. I know you were like right,
one
but it's
child
still
left.
like...
There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Hey, remember your crap father? Let me just bring that up. That'll make you not kill me. Okay, he has a gun outside. Maybe we don't do that. Oh, this is my ASMR wall knocking stream. Let's give this a good knock. Oh yeah, it's a good knock. Okay. I like that part of the wall, but I'd like to do something else. Let's take a minute and let's go to the door and give it a good shove. Come on, let's give it a good. Oh God, we're gonna die. Oh God, we have to get out of here. Oh God, this is not the time for whispering. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. Now we're gonna do something with this. We're gonna lift it up gently. We're gonna do whatever this is. Yeah, let's just lightly hit it. Lightly hit the thing. That does not appear to be working. What about this way? We're gonna hit this side of the wall. That doesn't do anything. Let's hit this side of the wall. Nope. This side of the wall. We gotta hit all sides of the wall in order to make sure that it's properly hit, which will be a really nice sound. Don't you love the sound of metal hitting a concrete wall? It's such a beautiful sound. Now we're gonna gently push these blocks. Push. Now we're gonna crawl through the other side, which for some reason requires, like, if I failed that, would you go backwards? I should have failed that and seen what happens. Now okay. Now we're gonna slowly burn to death. Let's see if we can hear the crackling sound of our body slowly being eaten alive by flames. Let's give a big exerted push. Yeah, okay, we're through this side. You can hear the nice crackling fire sound. We're gonna go underneath. No, we're not gonna go underneath. We're gonna push the couch. We're gonna push the couch a little bit. Let's hear it slide on the floor as it slowly starts to burn. Let's make our way a little. Let's throw this lamp down. Fuck this lamp. So we can hear it. We can. Oh, I messed up, and I'm bad at opening windows, and somehow that hurt me. I can't jump, even though other people can jump. I guess we're not jumping. We're totally gonna burn to death, though. Okay, let's keep moving. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. How did this place burn down so fast? Okay, there's even more fire in there. Maybe I should have just jumped. I should have jumped. Oh God, okay, we're gonna die. Oh God, okay, we're gonna shake our leg virulently so that we don't burn to death. We're gonna crawl over the bed. We're crawling over the bed. We're whimpering a little bit. A nice little quiet whimper. That's so relaxing. Oh God, we just hit the same chair again. We hit the same chair. We're gonna put out ourselves from the fire. We're gonna keep moving. It's not totally clear where we need to go. Is this the right direction? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. What is this? What am I doing? What am I doing? What is this? Okay, we're gonna knock down this metal thing and it's gonna do a nice loud clang. A nice loud clang. Come on. We're gonna go. Let's knock all the paper in there so that'll burn too. It'll be great when all the paper burns. That'll make this predicament better. We're gonna go a little faster. We're gonna try not to die. We're gonna not die. Let's get out of the house. Let's get out. This does not appear to be working. I don't know exactly. Okay, we're gonna kick the door down. Let's give a nice big kick. That'll be a good sound. Come on, we're gonna kick, throw our whole body weight against it. We're slowly gonna pass out from all the smoke. And we'll hear a little a smoke pass out sound. I don't know what to do now. I guess we're going this way. Okay, we're going to the kitchen where we burnt the eggs earlier. Isn't this fun? How did this apartment go up in flames that fast? Okay, let's keep going. Can we hide in the refrigerator? Oh my god, are we gonna hide in the refrigerator? When I was a kid, I used to think that I should hide in the refrigerator in case of a nuclear attack, because I was really worried about nuclear attacks as a kid. I thought that that was really likely to happen, or like global warming would kill all of us when I was really young. So I was like, surely if I just hide in the fridge, nothing will happen, even though like in the long run that doesn't seem like an effective way for things to happen, and we'd probably still die, and even if I survived there'd be no food anyway. Let's see if we're still alive. Did you hear that nice crisp explodey sound? All of that metal and paper exploding, with a woman who's literally been fridged, which is an unfortunate trope in media, and somehow she just teleported outside. Apparently refrigerators are a teleportation device to the outside world, and I didn't know about that. Now we can hear the gratitude of being alive is hitting us. And we're gonna.
I know where Sean is.
We're gonna call Ethan, which was a bad decision because Ethan already knows where it is. We're gonna change our mind. We're gonna call Jaden. We're calling Jaden.
I know where Sean
because
Mars
Ethan
is.
knows where things are.
Got to call that
Because he
FBI
killed someone.
guy,
Because
Jaden.
Texas had someone
He's the
kill
only
someone.
one I can trust.
Okay. Let's get some nice beeping sound. Beep 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 beep.
You don't know me. I'm a journalist.
She's talking too loud. She needs to talk quieter.
Ethan Mars is innocent. The killer's name is Scott Shelby. Sean Mars is at 852 Theodore Roosevelt Road. You got all
God,
that?
now I have to catch up on all of the comments while I was freaking out.
Call my newspaper, the American Tribune. They'll tell you who I am. Please hurry. Sean Mars needs
Where
to
he
feel
goes
alive.
AWOL, Ethan Steed, the blackout scenes are the least favorite part of the game. Norman, like Noman. She got the entire address. Yeah, you're right, she did get the entire address, so Ethan literally doesn't have to do anything. All she has to do is just walk in there. The victim's mom lady, make it out of the car. No, the victim's mom lady was killed because Shelby has to fail all of his like life or death or fight scenes or quick time events or anything. So Lauren's dead. The whispering is giving you anxiety. Excellent. I should have thrown the propane in the fire. Tap the doorknob before you grab it, see if it's hot. I was thinking that actually, like she just grabbed it. I think that it'll probably have to wait until it's done. I think you might be okay. Okay, I'm all caught up with comments. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to think like, because it'd be like New Jersey heat, and I would think like, when it got really hot that we were all gonna die from like solar radiation or like a nearby sun would explode, because I watched one awful documentary where that happened, where that could happen and kill everyone, and my thought was, if I just hide in the refrigerator surely I'll be safe from solar radiation. That's not true, folks. Sean! Oh, I can't keep saying Sean. Sean!
Looking for a father.
Sean!
To do what mine could not.
Sean! Sean!
In order to save him.
Sean!
Oh, I searched.
Sean! Sean!
And then
Can I just save my son's right there? Can we just get him out of the grate? You found me. Like, great. Like, isn't that good enough? Oh, that's why Jason has to die in the beginning, because he sees him and he thinks he'll save him. Okay. I was like, what is the point of Jason, just to make them even sadder? Really, I was sad that I lost him and I couldn't find him again.
Capable of saving his son.
just to find a father? Do you have any idea how it feels to be a worthless nothing in your father's eyes? Believe me, I've suffered just as much as
I mean, a few times my dad used to like beat me in Mario Kart, and he wouldn't let me win, and I don't murder people, so... I like how I just teleported there. The gang's all here. Everyone's here. Why would he try to kill Ethan? I don't understand. Ethan did what you wanted him to do. He proved what you wanted. It's okay, Shelby's gonna fail all of the fight scenes, so this should be really easy. Sure, I don't know. Let's try this, I guess. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Let's save the boy and maybe he'll know where Tim went. Come on, Tim. Come on, shove it down, yeah. Sean! Sean probably should have starved to death by now. I don't know how long he's been here. Or, like, gotten sick, like, gotten, like, pneumonia or something. Oh, he wants a hug. Also, I'm gonna try not to let Nama Jaden die, Lisa, because only Shelby is bad at fight scenes, so. Okay, do we have to fight on, like, a set piece like this? Can't we just fight on the ground? Like, how have you not thrown him off a building yet? Why did you throw me linearly when you could have just thrown me slightly off and it would have killed me? Hey, I'm glad all of the police are here. And they're not doing anything to help. Typical police. This is like that one minigame in Pac-Man Party. Where all the trash gets thrown at you and you have to keep jumping. This is basically Pac-Man Party 2. My lord, I need to be saved.
Shoot to kill. Ash, are the snipers in position?
Yes, Lieutenant. They're ready on your command.
Perfect. He won't get away this time. We'll gun him down as soon as he shows his face.
I mean, I feel like you should just arrest him and put him on trial instead of immediately shooting him. What if you have the wrong person?
What are you doing?
Just a thought. You never know. Just because the protagonists know.
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I have proof that Ethan Mars is innocent. He's not the origami killer.
What is a journalist doing here? I thought I told everybody to keep their mouths shut. Now get her out of here. I don't want her getting in the way.
Okay, Lieutenant. All right, come on.
You're about to make a terrible mistake, Lieutenant. Ethan Mars is innocent. I can prove it.
Oh, they want to kill Ethan Mars. I thought they were going to try to kill Shelby. Whoops. I messed that up. Let's try not to get the #1 disciple of Carter Blake killed. All of my years of playing Pokemon Go has led up to this moment of jamming buttons. My father and I played so much Mario Party, and this is the payoff, because I didn't become a murderer. Instead, I just got really good at slamming buttons. Oh, now what are we doing? Now, okay, this, do we have to do this simultaneously? Could this, like, intense action scene not be paired against this really slow, like, who cares about this kid? Like, I'm just worried it's gonna, like, cut back to the Nama Jaden scene, and we're gonna be, like, dying, and I'm gonna not realize it's a QuickTime event because I'm too busy getting used to this.
Don't leave me. Sean. Don't leave me.
Boom, boom, boom. See, I feel like we could have just searched for grates, and we would have been able to find him faster.
Oh, Sean. Oh. I thought you were gone.
Dad, I knew you'd come and save me.
God, this guy's a bad actor. Can we put him back in the well?
Sean, listen. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens, I love you more than anything in the world. I'm not dead. I took the poison an hour ago.
Well, don't worry, because as I mentioned, the poisons can take, like, you can't really accurately predict when they'll happen, so you'll probably die in 10 minutes. Maybe you're just, like, heavier, or you had a full stomach, or something like that. Yeah, I love how immediately he's like, wow, it's been 60 minutes and 3 seconds. The poison was fake! Oh! Oh god. Oh god. Why are you doing these unnecessary circles? There is nothing to dodge. You could have just driven in a straight line. What are you doing?
What do we do? General personnel, hold your fire. I repeat, hold your fire.
What's going on?
Cops. They're out there. They have the building surrounded. They'll shoot you if you go outside.
I'll go out alone. I'll talk to them. I'll explain.
You'll be dead before you can open your mouth. Look, we'll all go out together, with our hands in the air, and they can't possibly shoot us. I have the evidence.
Why don't you hold your child while you walk out, and then have Madison walk out first with their hands up. They're not going to shoot you while you're holding the child. Hopefully.
I was only thinking about Sean, and I thought...
I mean, everyone in this game is white, so really
That's okay.
they don't have to worry about too much here.
What matters is that you saved your son.
Is this scene gonna go on forever? Like, I like Pac-Man Party, but like not this much. Wow, that was some good aim.
Save me. Please. Save me.
You're just gonna... He's gonna get you killed, but we're gonna do it anyway. I trust in my ability to do quick time events. Oh, come on! This is just Mario Party! This is just Mario Party! Okay, we're gonna win! We picked Yoshi! Yoshi always wins! Oh, look at that slow motion. Look at how he dies, because it's his fault even after you save him, like in Disney movies. Apparently, yeah, we don't get to see the blood. Birdo, unfortunately, is not in every Mario Party game. Also, that's a giant grate. Like, he's probably fine. Never mind, that's a lot of blood. I thought he might be able to slip in between there and not have that be a problem. I'm pretty sure the first time I played it, I did get Norman killed by accident. That's actually part of the reason why, at least I chose Shelby to be bad at fighting, because I knew he couldn't die. So it's like, now I can watch how silly the game will get in order to not get him killed, and see how, what sorts of weird workarounds the game's gonna have to do. Which is why I thought it was funny that they just teleport him outside of the car, even though he's done nothing but sit there. Look at this creepy man that's just... Oh, so many trophies. Oh, so many trophies. This is an unflattering mugshot of Ethan Mars. This man looks terrifying. You do not have a television anchor face, Glenn Sanders. That is an even less flattering photo of Shelby Scott. They could have picked a better photo. He looks so mad.
Who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released.
Dream ever again. Hey son, we picked an apartment complex that looks a lot like the warehouse with the grate that you were drowning in for several days. Isn't this comforting?
Is this where we can live now?
Only if you really, really want to. Or we can keep on looking until we find something you like.
Steve.
It doesn't matter where we live, as long as we're together.
Also, experts can't tell why Ethan didn't just tell the authorities these were the clues he were getting.
You know, like glue.
Can I choose what my room is?
Sure thing, champ.
Who's Morgan, Elisa? Wait, is Morgan the wife?
Alright, then I think we can stay here.
The kid kind of has a little bit of a lisp. He should be in Pristine, and then they can give him all the lines where she has to say princess. Oh, what is this? This upbeat music.
Is rumored to be about to receive a Pulitzer Prize for her remarkable series of investigative.
Why would you start it like that? Rumored to win the Pulitzer Prize. Why not just start after she wins the Pulitzer Prize?
Intervention led to the arrest of the country's most wanted criminal and saved the life of a little boy. This evening, I welcome a woman who might well be the true definition of a heroine for the ages, Madison Page. Good evening. Thank you.
Oh no, the camera's looking at the left side of my face. My right side's the good side. Can we turn the set around? Can I sit on the other side? Wait, no, the left side's the good side. I'm sorry. The left side's the good side. The right side's the bad side. No, the right side's the good side. The right side's the good side, because I was holding the orchid with the right side. So creative, Madison. You just named it Heavy Rain. You're profiting off of the story of other people's trauma when you were barely involved in, except for that one time you almost burned to death in a building.
Thank you.
It should be Weighty Precipitation. Also, the medication is Necrophin 100 antibiotics.
Good thing you were there to catch that bastard.
Thank you. What's your name?
Vincent. Excellent investigation.
Honestly, though, like, what is the book about? She didn't do very much. I mean, most of it was my incompetence, but...
Somebody more ferocious.
Look at the sequel hook for a sequel that never came. Because out of all the characters in this game, Madison was the most compelling. She's the one we need a sequel hook for. The only worst choice would have been Nama Jaden. Actually, I'm not invested in Ethan either. None of the characters should get a sequel. Why are we back to the talk show? Why did we leave the talk show and come back to the talk show?
World magazine this week, and has been hailed by the whole nation as a new hero for our times. Astonishingly, he almost single-handedly ended the sinister series of killings by the man known as the Origami.
Single-handedly? Who is this? Is this Nama Jaden? Because Nama Jaden did significantly less than Madison did. Nama Jaden literally did nothing. Like, Nama Jaden sat in his office, got clues wrong, and then, like, killed innocent people. Like, I don't know if we should be celebrating Nama Jaden. Yeah, throw away the drugs. Look at this crotch shot. I feel like I'm looking at Carlton. What are you doing there, buddy? Why do you keep picking Mars? Every single time I've decided we're gonna do the mountain one, and you've done Mars for all these cutscenes. They've never been quite clear on why he needs to take the drug to use this. Also, I used the drugs the least possible amount of times in this game, so I don't know how fewer I could have used it to prevent this ending. I don't know if you can. Is there a better ending than this where he doesn't kind of get, like, addicted to it? Oh yeah, Lauren's dead. This is also Texas's fault. No, this is Shelby Scott's inability to do anything in action scenes. Now that we're talking about the UI, we should go back and look at all the scenes where he investigates things and see which hand he uses for what actions, and if there are more complicated ones on the gloved hand. Oh, gotta love how bad the quality is on the stream. I kept turning around and looking at it.
I'm a father too.
Oh look, that's when Texas killed that man. Look, this is that dream sequence that doesn't make sense and is not connected to anything whatsoever, and I don't know why it was in this. I forgot who this man was. Oh, this is the man in the beginning. Except I didn't punch him because I just got killed. Also, I never did this. I didn't save the man. He killed the clerk, so way to not use scenes that actually happened. Oh no, that's me just standing there though. This is definitely gameplay footage of me just standing there as he gets beaten up. This also never happened. I never got into that room. She escaped there. And he got hit by that car because I failed that quick time event on purpose. Are you gonna fall? Are you gonna do a weird action movie fall? You are. Why would you do that? Well, you landed on your spine. this is where she sprained her ankle. They should have cut to the part where she sprained her ankle. Are you gonna sprain? You're not. This never happened, because I never got far enough and did that. I got shot and then left. Which was actually probably the best thing, because I didn't kill innocents. And I guess we did see lots of rain happen. So yeah, that was Heavy Rain playthrough 2. The first time I played it was in high school, so it's been a long time. I didn't remember everything. But now Texas knows how the game ends, which is exciting. Can we leave this? Or no? Nope, I guess we just gotta sit through the credits. Texas, what did you think of Heavy Rain now that you've seen it? That's all you have to say, Texas, is it was cool? Texas killed multiple people. Actually, he killed one person. Texas killed one person, so I miss me with this I didn't kill anyone BS. So one of the guys' names who's working on this game is Jason Mars, and yeah, sounds a lot like Ethan Mars. Also, I was trying to click psychology. I legitimately thought, hey look, it's psychology, let me click psychology, and instead I shot him in the head. So I take responsibility for that one, but really it was in the name of the Holy Carter Blake. But the trial where Ethan killed him, that was 100% Texas. Because I asked, do you want to kill him or let him live? And Texas said kill him. Come on, credits. Let's pick this up a little bit. Come on. Hurry up. I just want to get to the main menu so I can see if there's any extras. Is there... Can I press start? I can't press start. Anyway, at some point I do want to try to stream other games. Maybe like Beyond Two Souls, although I know other people want to play it, so... I am going to stream that at some point, but we'll see. And maybe a couple of the Telltale games, because I have a bunch that I haven't played, either in their entirety or just in a while. Because I like narrative-based games, and unfortunately, there aren't very many good ones out there, so I'll just take what I can get, and hope in the future that other people do it. I am down, Elisa, to stream A Way Out. I think that would be fun. This piano is awful. This is like my Nama Jaden playing piano. It's like he's just hitting random notes. How are the credits still going? How come none of the buttons skip it? But yeah, I have Tales from the Borderlands. I have played it recently, so maybe I shouldn't for a bit. I do have Game of Thrones, which I played last year and thoroughly did not enjoy, but that might be fun to stream now that I've played through it and think it's hilariously ridiculous and by far the worst Telltale game I've ever played. And I don't own any of the Walking Deads, and I haven't played the second Walking Dead, but I want to at some point. And yeah, Tales is really good. I really liked Tales. I also really liked Wolf Among Us. and that's what got me into the Fables comics. I had Batman 2, I beat it, and I don't think Batman's a good game. I think it's a pretty, like, in terms of other other Telltale games, Batman is pretty weak in my opinion. But yeah, I can play it again, I guess, at some point. The thing about Batman, though, that maybe is true for other Telltale games, but the other games have been better at hiding it, is in Batman you can really just choose not to do anything in the action sequences, and a good deal of the time the action sequence will go perfectly fine without your input and you'll just win. In later episodes I think they did fix it where if you can actually lose, but especially in like episode 1 and I think 2, like literally I would put the controller down and Batman would just still beat everyone up, like not even like trip, not even screw up or anything, just like everything is perfectly fine. So I thought that was really lazy design, and they don't even like give you the illusion of choice. It just feels like you can't even tell if you hit the correct button. Okay, none of these look particularly like they would be exciting for everyone to look at. But no, actually, this is nice art. I wish I could, like, this would be good art for Wingman if I was good at art, but I'm not. This is where Tim was. I don't see Tim in any of these photos, which is clearly a flaw in game design. We never worked. We never got to make cool architecture stuff. Alright. I think that's it. Oh, hold on. We got some trophies. We got interactive drama, play 2 games with Sean successfully, buy him candy, find the correct locker on the first try, shoot Nathaniel. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Nathaniel. I thought I was going to pick psychology. We completed the bear trial. We completed the butterfly trial. We did stop Blake from hitting Dupree. And we also did not stop Blake from hitting Dupree. Somehow we were both good cop and bad cop. We completed the lizard. We got arrested. Switched the camera off in the surveillance room before saving Ethan. We killed the drug dealer. We did the shark one. Do not drink the beverage. Take off no more than 1 item of clothing during the striptease. Escape the police at the motel. Drink the poison. Survive the explosion by hiding in the fridge. Save the origami killer before he falls with Jaden or Madison. Finish Heavy Rain. Complete the story with 4 characters alive. That's kind of a misnomer because Shelby is dead. Succeed all the trials and save Sean. Sweet. Well, thanks for joining me. I think that's it for today. I don't know why I got both good cop and bad cop, but great. Wait, hold on. Is there a good driver trophy you wanted me to go back to? That trophy, go back to good driver. Nope, that's not trophies. Go down.